Yo, y'all come on in, man. Come on in and talk some football for a second. I see, I,
Dude,
I see somebody declining me already. Tell me anyone seen Smitty Jermaine? It wasn't my fault this time. It wasn't my fault. It's StreamYard. They had too many people on the platform, and
yeah.
you got to keep clicking back until it goes through. So I just been had to do that for the last 6.5 minutes. And it happens sometimes when they have a lot of traffic on the website. And y'all got to remember, East Coast, West Coast, different time zones. We just don't know, who's doing what. So I mean, it happens.
You go ahead and call StreamYard and be like, hey, when we trying to go live, I say everybody else don't.
But yeah, man, you know what to do, man. Tell the folk what's up.
Hey man, another day closer to the first preseason game as training camp actually winds down this week. Feels like it just went by just like that, man, and probably because it did. And also, like a lot of the training camp sessions, some of them had to end early, for different reasons, weather, players, whatever the case. So but we're winding it down, man. First preseason game is actually this Friday. So can't wait to see what's happening with that. Of course, Falcons make some cuts. Falcons make some signings. It seemed like for the past week and a half, they've been cutting and signing. So, that's the whole thing about
you're
the
gonna see
competition.
a lot of that. Yeah.
I told you, the competition is in abundance. It's swirling.
Facts. But shout out chat right
What up?
quick.
What up,
Our
chat?
boy Silk checking in.
Yeet, get some.
J Road Knight, what's good? What's good?
happening?
Jermaine, he clowned me already. He said, anyone seen Smith? I'm finally here, my guy.
Smitty.
Our boy DBG tuning in.
What's happening,
Prince
fam?
Kill, what's good?
What's happening?
Willie Dot, what's up, my guy?
What up,
Appreciate the
folks?
question as always, my guy. He threw out a question the other day. I did a short video on it, man. I had to. He asked a damn good question. I had to throw it out there.
What up, Ron?
Ron, what's up, my guy?
How
Robert
you
Blackman, what's good? Ron K, what's good? And see
What's
what they
happening?
doing now. And I got hip to this the other day. Shout out to my big bro, John Higgins. He let me know if for some reason your name is coming from your Twitter or your Instagram or your Facebook. Sometimes they pull that up for your username. I just found that out the other day. So that's why a lot of the time we don't know who people is because they switching it out like that. I don't know. So yeah. Cool C, what's good?
What's happening,
It's
family?
Drea. She said, okay, we here now. Let's go get it. And let's get to it. Yeah, we here. We finna get to it like we always do. Mike, what's good, my guy? Cut Sean Murphy, he is garbage. What's good? I mean, he too injury prone, man. It's just catching up with him. That's all. That's all.
So damn, we lost this game. We ain't come back on them.
It was
bets.
8-5. It was 8-5 and Tim ended when I just turned it off. So ugly. Sorry, Miss Charlene, my day ones. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Miss Drea say, what's good? Like DBG say, man, y'all like and subscribe to A1 Forever Sports and Smitty Sports Machine, and also hype us up. Also help us get through the algorithm.
Yeah, man.
Shaka, what's up, my guy? Yeah.
Constantly.
StreamYard. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they charge too much money to be messing up. Corey, what's good? 36M, that's my guy.
What's happening,
We
family?
appreciate you. Mr. Fit.
Hey,
We appreciate you.
fam.
Speaking of the devil, there go my guy. Big
What's
John.
happening? What's happening? He said, I'm going to sleep. D'Angelo. So what's up,
D'Angelo,
bro?
my guy.
Endo
Hey,
making
man,
it.
I was just talking about D'Angelo the other day, man. He bought me and my wife to steak dinner, man. That was right on time, man. It saved me from sleeping on the couch too.
Old Channing Tindall, man. Sure. Honestly, it was one point in
We're
time
gonna get into that. Yeah.
trending somewhere else. But what we got here? Speaking of injury,
Pacheco hurt MCL sprain. Yeah. Detroit going through it
really?
hard, man. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Bad, bro. Appreciate you, Willie. Do you think we're done addressing edge linebacker with Sample? Hey, we finna get right into that. Finna get right into that. When do you think the league will suspend James? It's coming. We got news on it from Josh Kendall today.
Yeah,
He said it's looking like 8+ games, but as soon as they drop the exact number, y'all know I'm gonna go live or we gonna drop a video on it. Trust us, we got y'all, man. We got y'all. Saints did get another injury, lost another key offensive lineman. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
man.
So I mean, it's camp. It happens. It happens. We can't do nothing about it.
Yeah, these. I'm trying to tell you. So Cameron Sample, Mr. Cameron Sample, man. How you feeling about the signing, Smitty?
But before we get into that, I got to address something right quick. I'm gonna give these people their 30 seconds of fame.
Oh,
God. Get to them. And y'all know me. I'm a straight up guy. Never lead y'all wrong. But I put out an Anthony Richardson video. And shout out to my boy ATL Sports Zone. And they give him a hard time too. And this is one thing that I don't understand. If y'all not gonna watch the entire video, and it's just a short, it was only 40+ seconds. And for them to say something stupid like this. If you look at that short, you can see exactly what I say. Prototypical size, great arm, but is he mentally in the game? Should the Falcons take a risk at it? No. And I also said, but they have the proper staff to develop him if he wants to get help. What did that sound? What did that sound like? I said, sign Anthony Richardson. and don't get me wrong, I told him this up under this comment. Appreciate you tuning in. And I appreciate your support. But I would not sign him because he's mentally not in the game like he used to be. And Chris made a great point. We had this discussion earlier. He needed more time in college football, but them agents pulled him out of college, and I say pull because they bribed him to go to the league, vamping him up, pumping his head up that he could be an NFL quarterback, but he only had 13 starts at Florida. Just like another guy that got drafted number 2 overall in Chicago, Mitch Trubisky. Same situation. Didn't pan out. Now he's a lifetime backup quarterback, maybe third string guy. So just miss me with this.
Oh, Mitchell.
I agree. I appreciate you trying to like me, but trust me, you got to get to know me before you just type in something like this. It's not a stupid take. I broke it down the best way I could as to why he would not fit. I would not want him here because he's not ready to lead a team or a locker room. Point blank, period.
Right. Folks,
I just got you 30 seconds out the way. Proceed.
I'm like, shoot, man, you gave him more than 30 seconds. Way too long. Way too long. My thing is just real quick about that.
Okay.
If you're going to support. You know what I'm saying? I don't backhanded compliments, you know what I'm saying, is not welcome either. And it's just like you can just keep that too. So if you're going to support,
I'm gonna say this, and I hope he watches this video. I'm gonna say it. When the season start and we let people in the chat on Sunday, we would love to see you on Sundays, so you can get one of those backhand comments, and I can roast you live on air. And this is no shot at you. You want to test my knowledge and you think I'm giving stupid takes? I've been doing this 7 years. I've been getting bad comments along the way, but at the same time, just like Miss Stephanie said earlier, not Miss Stephanie, I'm sorry, Miss Charlene said earlier, 2 of my favorite content creators, because we put out the best content we can.
That's it.
I mean, hey, that's what it's about. And the crazy thing about it, and I say this all the time, the people making those backhanded comments and being negative, they're the one you would never catch on screen like me and you. Yeah. They like that keyboard because they scared of the camera.
Hey, man, this camera ain't easy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But see, they think it is, though. They think it is just because they see us doing it and they feel like they can, throw shots at us when they feel like it. They think it's easy, but it's not. You know how long it took me to perfect what I do. I'm still haven't perfected it, but get the courage to do it, because when I was doing podcasts and I wasn't even on screen, I was just on the microphone, I was scared to talk in 2014. But come 2017, 2018, when I started to build things up, I said, hey, fuck it, I'm doing it now, so let's go. Let's do it. So, confidence takes time to build, man. That's all I'm saying. But trust me, you would not be on the screen yapping those words, because if you again, slandered and names thrown at you, you would probably feel some kind of way. You probably wouldn't even be able to handle it. If I paid attention to half the shit y'all say, I probably wouldn't even be doing this. Keeping it real with you.
Hey, man, that's true. That's true, man. You don't know how it affects people. You really don't. You really don't, man. But all right, man. Well, let's get into some business now.
We're gonna get into that, Miss Drea. We're gonna get into that. Go ahead.
Let's get into some business.
Let me put his banner back up. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, as you were saying, this is what he was saying. Go ahead.
Falcons signed defensive end Cameron Sample. As you see there, former 4th-round pick, and played with the Bengals last 5 seasons, 85 career tackles, 25 career quarterback hits. And I think his season was cut a little short too as well, but I know he played 14 games, had 2 starts, 2 sacks, 17 tackles, and 6 quarterback hits on last season.
2024, and I'm gonna do a video as soon as we get off to break that down a little bit more, but to give y'all an insight as to why he missed 2024. He had a torn Achilles tendon, and we talked about it on the show recently, how they can, throw you out of whack. But Cameron Sample, he came back last year, but we all know when you have a Achilles injury, it really takes 2 years. Just at Kirk Cousins, he'll tell you. So yeah.
And again, playing another violent position, being on that line, there's a lot of pushing and pulling. You need your legs, need healthy legs for sure. So, you never know. Maybe the Falcons may be picking up a gem on the low. Maybe this, because technically this would be the second season after the Achilles. So maybe now it's stronger than what it was last season. And we possibly get the best of Cameron Sample. But the one thing about Cameron Sample, he's coming into a good situation as well. The Falcons, they need some depth when it comes to the pass rush. That's why he's here anyway. And we need him to fill the roles as a rotational edge. That's what I'm looking at. And being with guys like Jeff Ulbrich and also Nate Ollie, it possibly can pull the best out of Cameron Sample. And, Falcons could possibly have a little small gem that can help with the pass rush, because it's not going to be just one guy. It's not going to be just one guy.
All right. And then what I'm looking at is I saw the depth chart. Like I said, I'm going to break it down when I get off of here. He only has 2 guys one guy that he has to back up, and that's Zach Harrison, because I think he's a lot for the 53 man. Chris Williams is a guy they brought in from Chicago. Ian Cunningham was in Chicago when they signed Chris Williams. So I think that's the only guy that he's going to have to battle, but I don't think he's going to have to battle because they need the depth there. And he's 6'3", about 275. So he can play 3-4 in or 3-4 inside on the other side of the nose tackle. So either way it go, I think he makes the team. So we just got to wait to see. And they also signed another guy that they brought in to work out along with him, Trey Sermon, running back, former Ohio State 49ers, and that guy who got wanted a couple years ago. They signed him as well, and I'll give y'all the insight on that too. But trust me, this signing is plenty more to come. And I may throw out tomorrow another edge rush guy that I think can come in and help right away. If y'all go back, and I did 3 already on one video that y'all can go back and look at. I did a couple of days ago. They can come in and help them right away. Both free agency and via trade. So please go check those out.
And old Trey Sermon, that's interesting that he's a Georgia native anyway, Sprayberry High School in Marietta. Right. And also remember that game that he had back in the 2020 Big Ten championship game too, rushing for that 331 yards. Single game rushing record for Ohio State. And it still stands to this day, of course, because my goodness, who the heck is running that much in our championship? I don't think
that record gonna be broken. I don't think. If it is, he probably ain't been born yet.
Never know, bro.
But we know when he got to Arizona, he dealt with injuries the first couple of years, so ended up with San Francisco, and that was that. But Willie, appreciate the donation again, my guy. He said, now that Jack Nelson has been let go, what does this say about Fontenot of the GM? Not so good in building depth, expecting more offensive line moves.
Jack was waived because
go ahead.
Now I said Jack was waived because he was injured too, though. Just that in Tristram's perspective. But we always talk about it. What's your best ability? So
Availability.
when you're not available, and we talked about this before training camp even started, guys are going to have to, stay healthy because it's too much competition, too many hungry guys out there that wants your spot. And when you can't even get on the field, you're already a 7th round pick, so you're up against it already because you're darn near undrafted,
Right.
and you can't get on the field, and you got guys who are undrafted who are staying on the field. Now, I know injuries are a part of the game, and it's also unfortunate because it does take away opportunities. But I mean, Jack last year was already having a tough time, try to bring over because you need that depth on the offensive line. But sometimes it gets to the point where just enough is enough, and we need the bodies. And also think about this too. Jawan Taylor was activated today. That's another corresponding move as well, which I think was pushed.
Hold on
Jack.
before we get into that, because I'm gonna pull that up so we can just follow it on the rundown. Really appreciate that donation, my guy. But yeah, Jawan Taylor was a welcome sight, and I appreciate him coming back, and I appreciate them put him on the field finally. Also Wanye Morris should be back soon, I expect. But Jack Nelson being cut is also a good thing too, because it's nothing against him, but Riley Malman, my guy. I feel like Riley can be a good depth piece for this team, and a big guy like that who can move space. I just can't wait to see what he can do in the preseason, because I think he's going to play in preseason, and he's going to get a lot of reps. So they have 3 weeks to prove themselves, and if they don't, guess what? I mean, it's going to be the same for them. But Zay said Richard should have checked out that game. Colts wasn't going to grant that trade request. They hold him accountable for that. That's true. But you got to think too. But now, I mean, he on a rookie contract, and true enough, he was a top 5 pick. They're going to have to pay a pretty penny still. But at the same time, yeah, it's time to cut bait. And I don't think nobody's going to trade for him. They know they're going to release him. They're just going to get him for the vet minimum, which is what, about $850,000 or something like that. I mean, and if he lands in the right spot and get the right tutelage, I mean, hey, who knows? But it's just not looking good at this point.
The crazy thing about it is, what's the right spot, and who is the right tutor for a quarterback that I still believe should stay for a year, and get some more experience and everything like that. Man, I hate it for the kid, man, because he came into it. It was almost like putting a small fish in a big pond, And
I give you one guy, and I know this, and it's gonna be somebody where y'all probably thinking it, but it's not McVay, it's not Andy Reid, it's not Kyle Shanahan, but I think Jim Harbaugh can do it. He can pull it off. The reason why I said it, Colin Kaepernick had these same issues when he was drafted out of Nevada. He had a strong. Remember, he played baseball. He played baseball in college and high school, and he had a cannon for an arm. But when he finally got to going in the right direction, you see what happened in that 2012 game. You saw it.
I mean, but Colin at least showed some kind of flashes. I've seen nothing from this guy.
But I'm saying you have to develop these type quarterbacks who young. He's still only 24 years old. He's still young. So think about that. He was 21, 22 at the time when he got drafted. So look, 21 actually. He was 21 years old. So the reason why I think he still has a chance is because he has the prototypical side. And I actually brought this up before the season ended. Sean McVay didn't, even though I didn't call that name when I talked about this last year during the season, the Rams were the perfect spot, but now they don't have room. Which I think Ty Simpson, it was just a wasted pick in my opinion. But Matthew Stafford had 1 to 2 years left. Stetson Bennett, to me, probably gonna be cut. Jimmy Garoppolo, he's gone, so you can still see him in LA. But I just feel like he still has a chance if he finds the right spot. And if he never start again, be like Geno Smith. Geno Smith didn't give up. Look what he ended up doing a couple of years ago. He had been around the world, but he bounced back because he didn't give up.
Yeah, it's interesting, bro. It'll be interesting to even with the names that you're saying, at least I seen some type of quarterback ability outside of running from them. And it's like, It's tough, but I like I said, I mean, I wish them nothing but the best. I don't want. I honestly hate when people lose their jobs, get fired, get cut, and all that stuff like that because that's
Right.
somebody out in the world. What I'm saying, out there now. But overall, it's just like, bro, I put it like this: I wouldn't want him on the Falcons. I wouldn't even want to deal with it. I
But
wouldn't.
I'm gonna be real with you. If he did end up on the Falcons, he probably practice squad, and they know nobody's gonna touch him. So they could develop him, behind the scenes until they feel like he's ready prior to the next preseason or training camp whenever that rolls around. But again, I just don't think he's strong enough for appeal. Just my opinion, and he's shown that. Because when somebody tell you that they give up and they not feeling it today, and you playing football,
they were tired or something like that. Well, I don't even remember what was the quote.
He said he's not feeling it today. He just basically quit that game, and that's where it is originated from, and he just never recovered from that.
Yeah, you can't do that. I mean, you just can't. You just can't do that. So, yeah,
Mills. I know baseball is the key there. But yeah, I mean, he can run. He ran for what? I think nearly 600 yards, 2024, and 5 touchdowns, I think. So he's a dual threat guy. That's what I'm saying. If he can get around a veteran that can help him up here to lead or to just, be functional up there and, do what he need to do to be a quarterback. Because I'm telling you, if I trade situation him in a minute, I would. And you know why I said that. But trust me, I would. These kids just don't know how blessed they are, man. They just don't know.
No, they don't.
Sit down with him for 30 minutes and he'll change the entire mindset if I tell him some of the things that I've been through. Trust me, he on that he will.
Hey, man. Yeah, I really commend your, commend how you feel about Anthony Richardson, man. I just don't see it. But hey,
I mean, but look, I mean that's your opinion though, and I respect that. But see, the reason why I said that I could see a turnaround because I've seen this 1,000 times. I've been watching football 36 years. True. You know how many times I've seen quarterbacks fail and then find a way to bounce back? Like I just said earlier, Geno Smith is one of those guys. He was slated to be a first-round pick. Draft came, he just kept falling down the board. Caught on with the Jets. Terrible. Ended up going to Seattle. Yeah. Ended up in the right system up under Pete Carroll in that crew, and he turned it around. Even though he fell off with the Raiders last year, and who wouldn't fall off with the Raiders? They were terrible. And again, that goes with situation as well. Geno Smith did not give up and finally got that big payday that he deserved. Sam Darnold, another one. Look at what happened to him last year. He was a bust. People were labeling him a bust with the Jets. San Francisco, Carolina just kept moving around till he found the right spot. And ironically enough, he was Seattle again. So sometimes it's just the organization, man, and your landing spot. Maybe Indianapolis wasn't the best spot for him.
And all the people that he named all had better quarterback skills than Anthony Richardson coming out.
I hate you.
I'm just saying. I'm always gonna let you be.
I respect that. I
like Jack Strand though, man.
Jack Strand. Yeah, Jack Strand any day of the week. But I'm just saying, I just wouldn't give up on the kid unless he just say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna retire."
Yeah, you had those. You definitely have those, man.
Yeah, because doesn't matter now until Andy Reid got hold of him. Michael Vick until Andy Reid got hold of him. He relied on his athletic abilities until Andy Reid got his hands on him.
Yeah,
so maybe if a coach get they handle Anthony Richardson and show him the way, yeah.
I mean, to your point, just about the Raiders, ask Divine Diablo, because remember we talked about when we first got Divine. I remember me saying, I was like, I don't know. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because he played for the Raiders, though.
But you know why I gave him benefit of the doubt? You know why I gave him benefit of the doubt? Because I saw what he did in college as a safety. That dude can play. Again, it's coaches.
It's the Raiders sometimes, man.
Yeah.
Just
saying.
Oh gosh, that's terrible.
But you
Monday
can start the list
practice,
off.
baby.
You can start the list off.
Yeah, and we talked about Jawan Taylor coming off Pope, and honestly, I really feel like that's another reason why Jack Nelson was out of here. It's like, okay, well, we bringing our guy off. Jack Nelson hasn't been able to be here anyway. Easy cut right there. Said he was on the field, but no teamwork, which I completely understand that. I would actually be it'd be nicer to see, you know what I'm saying, if he gets at practice maybe the next 2 days and finish it on off. But I wouldn't be surprised even if you didn't. So
Right.
But also you have speaking of Devon Diablo, a little ankle injury, but expected to be back soon. And we heard that he is actually okay, you know, nothing serious and anything. He's going to be a-okay. So nobody worry about Devon. He's going to be okay.
But let me ask you before you go on.
No, go ahead.
Does this concern you a little bit, knowing that the injuries he's dealt with in just a year and a half here? Because if, you know, it was a shoulder injury last year that he missed 5 games. Then he tweaked his ankle last year too. So could this be a reoccurring thing? Because I just want to know. Because if that's the case, that linebacker that I put out the other day, the 30-year-old former New York Giant linebacker, Okereke, I would be trying to, you know, dial that number up if I'm not sure, because you got to understand it's a contract year too. So will he hold up? I mean, because we know, like I said, he played safety in college, converted to a linebacker. But can his body really hold up long term as a linebacker? Even though, you know, he wasn't bred to be a linebacker, he had to switch to that position. I mean, it's just something to keep an eye on. I'm just saying. But go ahead.
Well, no, I definitely feel that. You know, you also got to think about it from a different perspective. Like, yeah, ankle. But I look at it like this too. An ankle can happen at any time. You know what I'm saying? You think about it on the football field. Like, I'm just glad, like, it's not one of those things to where the cleat gets stuck or something like that, because that can turn into something worse than an ankle.
He probably rolled up on at the end of
you know, you can easily think of how many offensive linemen do we see that happen to on a weekly. You know,
man, I know a good 10 a week.
And we see in the run, especially when it's in the run game, we see that can happen to anybody. It all depends on how guys are doing, how tackles are made. So, I mean, personally, I wouldn't just an ankle can happen at any time. I can't put that on anybody, because that can literally happen to anybody at any time. So, but I mean, you know, even with last year, you know, dealing with the forearm, and you know, that's something that happened. And I know he is going to have to be more durable. Really, all these guys, man, it depends on their health. We can't be taking injury after injury after injury. Right. You know, we just can't. You know, we got to have our stars. It's almost like you hear this term saying, "Play the hits." We need our hits to play. So,
but think about this too, though. I just hope they don't use this against him at the end of the season. Is he reliable enough to pay long term? I mean, so you got to think about this.
It's a business. You know, it's going to any little thing that can go against your record, and it's not nothing personal at all. But I really truly believe it's never anything personal. But if you do get dinged up, if you miss a game for this reason, for that reason, everything gets brought up when it's time to come to the negotiation table, because now it's time to bring all facts to the table.
Agreed.
Okay, just like how the player going to bring their stats and their facts and how they contribute to the team is always going to bring, well, you missed this game or that game, you fumbled 2 times, you know what I'm saying, you missed 7 tackles, you know what I'm saying, those 7 tackles kind of, you know what I'm saying, was in the red zone. They're going to break down all that stuff, bro, so you know it's going to come up.
Yeah, facts. Tay, what's up, my guy? Hope you enjoyed your time in Atlanta, man. Hope you had a safe trip back home, man. Appreciate you coming down. But Jesse Bates still out. Stefanski says only injury related. Me personally, I'm just still not buying that. I hate to say it, I'm just still not buying it. I mean, look, this is just me, and this is my opinion. I'm just not buying it. You paid 3 skill positions and then the offensive lineman, and you said, "The hell with me?" No. Absolutely. And I'm one of the best defensive player you got. I'm the captain of the defense. I'm the one keeping you in football games, and you can't pay me before you pay a fourth-year guard. Come on, man.
Hey, but my thing is, again, bro, that would be okay. First of all, everybody is human. Jesse has a whole family. Most of these guys are not even married with children yet. Jesse has all that. And it's like, I got to do what's best for my family. But on the flip side, I'm like, bro, these guys are getting their first bags. You know, you got to play the guys that are going to be here for the future.
He knows about that because he got his first one with us. So he knows.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, you had your rookie contract and you get, since a nice deal with the Falcons at the time. And it's like, I understand you want to be ready to go back to the well. But I don't know. I just don't know where the Falcons are at with it, because you look at it, Jesse has no guaranteed money going into the season. So he's thinking about it from a veteran standpoint. If something happens, I have nothing to back me up.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and see, a lot of people get that misconstrued as being greedy, but it's not being greedy. It's just looking out for long-term security. Go ahead.
No, you're right. Because what you just say right there, long-term security. And why? Right. Because I have a family. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I want to be a Falcon for life as well, because Atlanta is a good place to, to really, depending on where you at and everything, you really can raise a family, in a good way. There's a lot of different opportunities, so you can rub elbows with different people and networking. So it's like, that's why everybody a lot of people, should I say, consistently try to move here for different opportunities. But yeah, man, I look at it like, and then I talked about it before, bro. It's hard to pinpoint something in your back. That's the easiest thing to just say, look, got a little back. Now, I'm not saying Jesse is doing this. I actually am on the side to where I'm actually thinking and hoping that it's only just a little minor tweak. And this has nothing to do with money. But I'm not ignorant to the fact that this is all a business, and like I just outlined for you, no guaranteed money. Seeing all his peers around him that was up for extensions just like him, or new contracts just like him, get those contracts. And again, I have a family.
And you got to think too, you look at last year, they drafted his replacement in Xavier Watts. So maybe they're looking at that as well. Who knows? That's why I said, even though they're not saying it, what they're really trying to do to keep the media down, they're trying to downplay it. They keep the media, from blowing it up to cause a distraction. And I get that. But at some point, come on now, we got to use common sense. DBG say, happy to have read that Zach Harrison has been cleared to return. He has returned. It's good news. And furthermore, Dorless has been killing it. Mason Smith, former second-round picker we got from Jacksonville in the trade, has been killing it as well. Shout out to Nate Ollie, man. I absolutely agree. I mean, see, that's what I'm telling y'all. It's about coaching at the end of the day. Raymond brought the donuts in the coffee, man. Appreciate you, my guy.
Oh, Raymond. I never want to lose in late Ollie, bro. Is that selfish?
Keep no sweat. Say what?
Is that safe? Selfish to say? I don't ever want to lose Nate Ollie. I don't know. Get him a front office position.
I get it, because you get a good coach, you want to keep him. We said the same thing about Shanahan when he blew that Super Bowl. Even though he did that, he was focused on what else. So yeah, I mean, hey, we ain't gonna go there no more. Keith No Sweat, what's good, my guy? He said Jesse gonna get another deal. I ain't worried. I ain't worried either. But it may not be a deal in Atlanta. Is all I'm saying.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, man, Falcons need to hold on to Jesse just a little bit longer, even if it's a short extension with some guaranteed money. That's going to be good.
I think contract. 2 years. All you got to do.
Like that, bro.
All you got to do. That's all you got to do.
I don't, because I'm not ready to give it all, to give the reins to Xavier Watts just yet. I want just him to soak up a little bit more information, a little bit more, some communication with Jesse. So
you got $35 million, Chris. Make it happen.
Yeah. They can make it happen. They really can. It's just, and that's what I'm saying too. You think about it. We talk about the cap space. They do too. Why? Because they got agents. The agent already don't say, well, the Falcons really. Here go the agent. Well, the Falcons still do have $35 million in cap space, Jesse, if you just want to, I'm just saying, bro.
You remember me saying this the other day when I said, hey, y'all might not believe it, Bajon Robinson, Jameer Gibbs, they agents talk. Because it's mighty funny. One side of the contract, and the other agent told the other agent, hey, we just gonna try to go like 500,000 over just to, to make it worth it. And then I think he got a little bit more guaranteed money. But they talked until they worked it out, and then they talked to both teams, and both teams agreed to it, and they said, hey, we just gonna give this, and they fine with it, and both players are fine with it, and they got it done. So look, agent, try to talk them to a sweet deal. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do.
But check this though. The same things that may be trying to help you can also hurt you. And this is also why I still believe that Jesse Bates is not holding out for money. If you're holding out or holding in for money, why not just do it the way Bajon did? Why talk about that you do have a minor back end?
That's all I'm saying.
Because but that hurts your chances, does it not? We just still talking about injuries and just talking about health and all that stuff like that. So I'm a fake a little minor back.
Bijan did it the right way. You right. Bijan did it the right way.
Why not do it like
meetings, he stayed on the field, he stayed communicating with his teammates. He did it the right way. So you do the same thing.
And that's why I'm hoping and believing that Jesse is on the right side of things, and he actually does have a little small tweak.
Right. Tay said Penix has been looking good all week. I ain't miss a day. That boy been dialed in to me. He has outperformed Tua. And I agree with that to a certain extent, because we actually see him on the field, even though he was just throwing. He was slinging that rock, man, but he got them damn legs up and he was moving up and down the field. And hey, but it's up to the doctors. It's up to the doctors.
You ready?
Maybe they up to the doctors. Maybe they're just not trying to rush it back. Just be patient, because that's why I see it from the jump. PUP list first 4 games, and I would have no problem with that. And maybe that's the best route to take to make sure you get a good look at Tua before you think about moving back to Michael Penix. Just saying. Keith said, "What's up, chat?" Everybody in the chat say, "What's up to Keith, man?"
What up, supporter,
man? And I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story as to what I said earlier in the show. Me and Keith went butted heads a long time. Chris know what I'm talking about, but we came to a mutual understanding, mutual agreement that we can learn to disagree without disrespect.
That's all I'm saying. We're not always going to agree, man. We're not always going, even if we give 3 different perspectives on a show, about one topic, just kind of like what we just did. We're not always going to agree. We're not always going to agree, but we're always going to give perspective. And we want you guys to always leave, thinking like, that is something to look out for, or that is a perspective. Even if it never happens, we always try to give y'all a great conversation.
Because Chris, he's really a Nostradamus. Because before Zach Harrison got hurt last year, we was texting on the phone right before he got hurt. Chris said, I hate this man. They should have brought him back this early. They should have gave him at least 2-3 more weeks.
Bro,
I hope he don't get hurt.
I was living.
Zach Harrison goes down. He's out for the game. And Chris said, oh, shit, here we go.
And I knew he was going to be out for the season. In my heart of hearts, I was like, he's going to be done.
Yeah. Because sometimes all you have to do is really pay attention. And that's all I be want y'all to know. I don't just say things and say them. I just pay attention. I've been a football fan 36 years. Some things I done seen before. And what do they say about history? It has a funny way of repeating itself.
Right.
Just saying. Miss Drea, true appreciate you. She said, ears on, but can't chat. Grandson woke up prematurely. I mean, hey, we know how that is, man. I ain't got to that point yet, and God willing, woof, I ain't ready. Because I remember being a 24-year-old with my daughter, 22-year-old. Let me get that right, 22-year-old. And getting up in the middle of the night, I had to go to work the next morning at 7 o'clock. Yeah, I remember those days.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I remember them days. Trust me, Miss Dre, I do. KG, he said how Jack Strand looked in practice. I know he doesn't get as many reps as everybody. KG?
Dude, no, he been running with the reps.
He been running with the one since camp started.
Right.
So, yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't been seeing no picks being thrown or anything. I'm not saying that he hasn't thrown any. All I'm saying is, like, for example, you seen Xavier Watts get a pick today. Who threw that? Old Cooper. Old Cooper Rush. But I don't seen Cooper throw multiple picks already.
Yeah.
I can't.
And one thing,
I can't put
go
him
ahead.
over Jack Strand, bro. Like
I can't.
preseason game, first preseason game, I gotta see some Jack Strand out there.
But you know what they might do? They might put Cooper Rush in the start and finish the game with Jack Strand, gives him more reps. So I digress on that one. I
Guess
say
what?
let Cooper start and let Jack Strand play the last 3 quarters. Go ahead.
I'm with you on that. But my thing is Cooper at least has multiple starts with at least 9 games of starts. I
Right.
want to see Jack because I want to see the good, the bad,
And
the
the
ugly.
ugly. Yeah,
Because if you start with Cooper, this what the TV gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So like, go ahead and give me Jack Strand so we can go ahead and see what possible quarterback we have in the future. I'm just saying, man. I just want to see Jack Strand, see what we got.
Yeah, and honestly, man, I keep telling y'all, it is far from over. We can see casualty cuts and we can see the roster flip over a whole nother time before week 1. Just keep that in mind because we keep saying, we need this person, we need that person. Be patient. Like we said, everybody can't be paid, and people looking for contracts, and they're gonna cut the dead weight if you're not performing up to that contract. So it's gonna be veterans available in the next 3 weeks. Y'all know I'm gonna keep y'all in tune on that. Our boy DBG say ESPN already has dollars as the Falcon to watch, and I agree with that. And I saw that breakout this season. One thing we know, they are going to get the best from defensive line, whoever is playing. That's for sure. He absolutely 200% correct.
So glad we got Brandon Dorless. I'm talking about the excitement when I seen Brandon Dorless. Oh, another super. Thank you for the super sticker. Need
Thank
that
you,
super.
Ms. Drill. Truly appreciate that.
Need them super stickers, man.
Dre, what's up, my guy?
How
He
you
said,
feel?
do you think Tua can do it for us? I absolutely think he can. Like I said, it's about coaching. It's about coaching. All he has to do is stay upright, make the right throws. And y'all got to remember another thing that I thought about yesterday. Brian Robinson played on T with him in Alabama. So that's another advantage. So familiarity is key with this team. So when Bijan goes out, Brian Robinson knows what to expect from Tua.
Nah, as far as I believe, if he can stay healthy, man, like Tua is an accurate quarterback when he's healthy, when he's upright, just like Smitty was saying. It's really going to be as long as he's not making mistakes, as long as he's not trying to do more than what he can do, really. So stay within your ability. Don't be doing nothing outside of that. And he may, we don't need you to go out there and be the superstar. We need you to be a good game manager, someone that's going to get the ball up and down the field, get the ball to the receiver, the skill players, and let them do what they do. Because you think about it, he's always kind of been around like skill players. I mean, you think, well, he just left from Miami, and you can make an argument that if you take the speed away from Tyreek and Jalen Waddle, I mean, we still have some good skill players here too. You got really bigger guys and Drake London and Kyle Pitts, and then you got the ultimate running back and Bijan Robinson. You got Brian Robinson right behind Bijan, and so it's like you got some guys. Now you insert Zachariah Branch, who again is on the ascend.
Let me answer this question again. What he asked: the reason why I trust Tua, he came and blew us out with one eye. Think about that. One eye.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Tay Hall said, by the way, Penny was jumping around before practice. That leg worked, didn't it? Told you.
It was on one leg too. Yeah, he was out there just doing this thing. Xavier Watts will expose a second year man without just
be exposed.
Be exposed. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean that's
true. That's true.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't want to leave. I don't want him to go. Not just yet. Not just yet. You can work around the age because he's not old. Think about it. He's not old. So it's like you ain't gotta give him no 4-year contract or nothing like that. I feel like again, 2-3 year deal with some guaranteed money, something that he can see. Even if he gets to like possibly the 3rd year again and is that no guaranteed money again, then you make a decision on what you want to do. Because by then you're talking about at least another 2 seasons possibly still with Xavier Watts and having those two back there protecting. Then by that time, Avion, I have more experience as well. We'll see what happens with AJ in about another 2-3 seasons, but because I know his contract is going up. But
Right.
Still, at least you'll have guys with more experience. You still got the Kobe Bryants out there. Hopefully that sticks with the Falcons or is able to stick with the Falcons. And going forward, you just got more and more. So, that cornerback room, and even guys that I didn't mention, like the Browns and the Darnay Holmes and all those guys like that, man. All those guys want to play. All them guys want to play.
And Darnay Holmes. Darnay Holmes is a veteran that's been very reliable. He had an excellent season with the Raiders last year and the year before. So he's very solid. So if Bill Bowman is not ready, they have reliable backups. But let's get into this second part of the news with Josh Kendall. Ethan Onagawa or whatever his name is, I can't pronounce that name, got all the snaps at right tackle with the ones. So I'm telling you, they working out everybody because when me and Chris in their first couple of days there, Mike Jarrell was the starting right tackle. Try to see what they can get out of him. So, they're gonna have to earn these spots on this roster. But go ahead.
No, definitely gonna have to own. I believe it's pronounced Ode Enwa.
Enwa.
Yeah, Ode Enwa. That's what I think it is. But I mean, I'll double check myself too.
I can't pronounce that. I'm bad with names. Go ahead.
Yo, man, but he got right tackle snaps with the ones. And of course, that goes back to what you're saying, like not Jarrell, sorry, no, not at all. Deron Taylor, so he just coming back off Pope, and of course Jack Nelson, he couldn't even get on the field. So now you got
figuring out the depth.
You got guys are getting ops, and we're going to see who's going to be the guy. And of course, you're going to have preseason, which is preseason now is going to be really like an extension, a full extension of training camp, just because they come so soon now. Think about it, man. We ain't used to get this soon, But regardless, he getting the right tackle snap, so we'll see what he's able to do with that. This is interesting right here. The next one with Daniels and Perkins still getting a lot of ones work. Said Perkins left practice, but he is okay, by the way.
Yeah. They said he was fine, and it's a good thing because a lot of us were holding our breath, even me. But y'all know Daniels has the calf issue, but he's still going to give it a go. But this give you an idea as to they're already looking, expecting things to change because we talked about Divine Diablo earlier, and can he hold up? If he can't hold up, they got somebody ready to take his spot. And you have free agents out there they can bring in veterans that can come in and do what they need to do. But Avion Terrell looked at my trainer, stayed out but didn't participate. It happens. A couple nice catches.
Remember that hamstring. I said, remember that hamstring. Got to make sure it's right. Got to make sure it's good to go. So
Facts. Yeah. A couple nice catches by Pitts. Picks by Watt. He picked off Tua. Clark Phillips picked off Penix. And there's still no mention of Jack Strand. So think about that.
I think Tay said something in the chat, bro. I think Tay said something in the chat. When I was
about Jack Nelson.
About Jack Strand. Said Jack ain't look good. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Jack ain't look good.
Okay, so you talking about Jack Strand. Okay. So nobody looked good today. So yeah, it was just one of those days.
You have those. You definitely have those. So you don't hold that really against any of the players. Hey, I love it. Everybody trying to pronounce it. Huckleberry.
Henry. Yeah. Huckleberry. He said I think the Falcons are going to surprise a lot of people. I mean, they might. I mean, a lot of people think the Falcons can pull it off. DBG said they got Helms running with the first team. Hope they find a place for him on the roster. Now, if he makes the roster, it'll be because his special teams play. He's a damn good special team player. I will give him that.
He's definitely a jumper, man. Like when it comes to just laying, man. You seen what he did? What preseason game last?
Right.
Okay, down there, like what they say, lay the lumber. As they like to say, man, that hit was crazy. And then throwing up stuff at.
Oh yeah, you know how you do. You know how you do.
DeMarco, man.
Huckleberry said his husband is a football coach and says we are one of the most talented teams in the nation. I agree with that.
He ain't lying.
I agree, but You know, it's about the quarterback position and what they think. So, hey, hey, Ron said you're right. Nobody want to see Cooper Rush.
He be going off.
Oh boy,
Everybody in Atlanta want to see what Jack Strand has. Seriously,
this is some Chris been pushing for the last 3 years. Ever since I met Chris, this is the first name came out his mouth. Man, I wonder what Chris Belair gonna do. And we seen him at practice the last couple of years when me and him went. He seems fine. He always has a good preseason. He led the Falcons in receiving yards last year in preseason, but still got practice squad.
I don't know, bro. It's like practice squad forever. I don't understand.
Yeah,
I don't understand because that's another big body receiver. So it's like, then you don't have Kadero Hodge here anymore either. So
I think he just signed with somebody else. Keith No Sweat said Ethan was holding his own against James Pearce, and that's what you love to see. That's what you love to see. Then and see what y'all don't understand about the kid, like Ethan.
Like that.
He played at Rice before going to Ohio State, and he really didn't get reps at Ohio State because there was no playing time because they had some of the top offensive linemen in the nation. But he still got that coaching from that offensive staff, and I think he'll be fine. And see, this is the gems that you try to find in the draft or after the draft. You know, they can make the team a la Jesse Tucker to just come in and hold their own and hold up a roster spot and, you know, produce. And that's what you're hoping for.
That's what we all need, production. And my thing is, we need like a gym or two. I said we need like a gym or two, man. We need something to help us out. You know, somebody be a surprise. Miss Stephanie, how you doing? How you feeling? Salute to you. Smitty didn't freeze up on us, did
he? Yeah, it did.
Oh, there you
Basically,
go.
as I was saying, I had to pause. We ain't got to have no second round, third round GMs. Give us a Tyler Algier 5th round GM. Give us a Travis Hall 5th round GM. Give us a Jamal Anderson 7th round GM. 6 or 7 round. We just need somebody to come in here and produce. But it's funny, I spoke your name earlier, Miss Stephanie. You weren't even in here, but I said, hey, Stephanie, but I was talking to somebody else. But hey, Miss Stephanie, thank you for supporting. Appreciate you.
Said you talk me up.
He can barely catch sometimes, Chris Blair.
I mean, he does have some drops. I'm not going to sit up here and sugarcoat that. He does have some, but you know.
Right.
That's why I got to coach him up, man. Got to regain that confidence.
And let me get this straight. I wouldn't want TJ Yates coaching me either. Just saying. Miss Drea, she said we talk about his strong arm. We talk about him working with his footwork. Do you guys have a result that pins timing and accuracy will improve? Oh, that's a great ass question. Woo. Oh man.
Well, to be honest with you, I think it will improve because think about it. Some of the problems on why the timing and accuracy is off is because of the footwork.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not planning the right way, it's going to mess up the rest of the mechanics. You know, you can have some God-given ability like that arm we're talking about, or I guess left arm.
Them hips ain't turned in the right direction, facing the throw to where he's trying to throw. It's gonna sail. It's gonna be underthrown. It just happens. But
and he's had multiple injuries too. To think about that as well, you know. And with a quarterback, he needs his legs, and it may be some things to where it goes to his mechanics, to where he got to have all his mechanics straight. And think about this too. Even in college, one thing that we could say, he used to have a lot of zip on the ball all the time. But I thought seeing last year, especially like right before he went down, he started putting more touch on the ball. Now you're getting around guys who can teach that even more. You see, we're getting under center. So you see, they killed that long time ago. So we're getting under center. We're playing quarterback now. The only thing I'm worried about with Michael Penix is not only just his footwork, you know what I'm saying, but I'm also worried about his health. That's one of the main things. I think if footwork can get down pat, the rest of the talent will actually, you know, catch up with itself, and then you'll see the timing and the accuracy that she's talking about. But what you think, Smith?
Yeah, I agree 100%. But one thing that I also, you know, love and I wasn't there last year, the last 2 years, but I actually think Tua is going to help him as well. Being a left-handed quarterback and knowing the game the way he does, he's a very smart guy. I think he's going to help him along as well. If he see Michael making a mistake, he's not going to be afraid to speak up. I don't care what nobody said, what the media say, what Kurt said. He didn't help Penix like he was supposed to, because he probably thought Penix was coming after his job. With Tua, he don't care. He on a 1 year deal. He's on a 1 year deal. So I mean, what he care? And like he said from the jump, it's all about teaching each other how to be a better pro. So it was improving. And I told y'all the reason why I think it improved. This guy named Alex Van Pelt. He's worked with some of the top quarterbacks in the league for a while, and also Kevin Stefanski's been a quarterback whisperer for 20 years. He's worked with some of the best as well. Even though y'all always ask who he's developed, he's been the coach for 20 years, so he knows exactly what he's doing. He hadn't been around for 20 years not knowing how to coach a quarterback or not how to coach, period. 2-time coach of the year. Some coaches are good coaches, never win at once. Think about that.
That's true. Sometimes it is stiff competition. I guess, sometimes you can be in the right situation at the right time. It was like, this man took the Cleveland Browns to the playoffs and won a game. Yeah, we're gonna get it. Yeah, go ahead, coach of the year, that man.
Facts. At DBG, this is exactly what me and Chris talking about. And that's one name we did not mention. That is the key. If you've been watching camp and you've been looking at see what's going on, Matt Ryan has been hands-on. What president in football in the NFL have you ever seen do that?
Well, let's just be honest. How many presidents in football have won MVPs?
Yeah, and played quarterback.
Yeah, yep, and went to the Super Bowl, all that stuff like that. Just played the quarterback position. Not a lot of them. So, and even if they weren't Matt Ryan good.
Yeah.
So this guy's out there hands-on. Like, I've seen multiple practices where Matt Ryan is doing his thing. He's out there throwing passes. He's out there, providing the language, getting with the lingo. But he talked about it, though. He said, you would see him. He said, he would be hands-on. He would be in the meetings. You would see him. So he didn't tell you a lot.
I know one GM for sure that was doing that as well, John Elway. I mean, it didn't work. It didn't work because of the quarterback that he had, but he was out there hands-on as well for a while. But that changed over time. But hey, it happens. We're gonna finish it out with this one. Let me make sure. We're gonna finish out with this one. Tay said, listen, we don't need to worry about Penix. I gave him that pep talk. And I told him God got him. He gonna go out and be great. Then he signed my Penix jersey, so we do not have to worry about a choice but to be great. That's dope, man. You got that signature, man. That John Hancock. I mean, shout out to you, man. That was the trip. That was the trip was for, right?
You gotta leave with a souvenir, man. Gotta leave with a souvenir.
But if I skip a topic, let me know if I skip the topic. If not, go ahead and do what you gotta do, Chris.
I think we might. Let me see. Let me make sure. Oh, I mean, well, I know we kind of really didn't talk about it, so I guess we can get like a quick little.
Run it.
Quick little 5-minute. Josh Kendall and the news about JPJ.
Yeah. This will definitely be the last segment. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Josh Kendall came out and said something about notes of official announcement, so it's be expected before final roster cut downs at the end of August. And he also warns fans to prepare for a minimum of 8 games on the sideline. Now, It's not far-fetched because, again, think about what I was talking about Rice. He didn't get his ruling until August 27th. So
right before preseason ended. Yep.
All right, so there could be a time frame coming, but the Falcons have already been preparing for it because in the beginning, I think when he first got out there, he got a couple of first-team reps. But James Pearce Jr. has been running with the third teams, in preparation for such. No point of letting him run with the ones. He's not even possibly even going to be there. So that's why it's a lot of other guys being able to come into the scheme right now and get these different opportunities because they know that he's gonna they know before we know. So it's
Oh yeah,
like I don't know if they know about exactly how many games, but they know or have gotten some from a league source saying, "Hey, look, something is coming down. Like it's on the way." They almost finished with
yeah,
it.
they always know, man. They just be bullshitting.
And again, we told y'all, man, it's DV. That's a serious thing, man. Like
Serious
regardless,
short, and they don't NFL don't play by that no more.
video
But
footage.
I put it on the screen for y'all to see it.
Yep.
It said there's been no update on the terms of suspension. But he's doing a nice job, and he appreciate the work he's continued to put in. In practice, he continued to do everything we asked him. And then, later he said, it's going to be, at least 8 games. And that's just something that we don't want to hear. But you got to pay the price for whatever you do, man. You just got to. It's learning experience. He got to learn from it. And I hope he have. Got 10.5 sacks. If he missed half the season, that's going to be a big blow. But again, you got to trust in the coaches to do their job. That's why we went out and got Azeez Ojulari. That's why we went out and got Samson Ebukam. Just in case Jalen Walker goes down, James Pearce is going to miss a good little bit of time. So trust me, it's other edge rushers out there, and I might give y'all one tomorrow. This is why they brought in Sample. This is why. So yeah, you got this. Keep the boat moving, like what they say. One monkey don't stop no show. So hey, truest thing ever.
Yeah, man. Falcons trying to make some moves happen but also they still trying to hold on to some money because we can't lose sight at the fact that we want to have success. We want our cake and eat it too. All right, we want our success this year and making it to the playoffs and let that be and see how far we get. Let that be a stepping stone, and then you want to build off of that, especially when you have a rollover cap space going into more cap space. So you possibly be able to snatch up some guys to help improve your team, help get stronger in other areas, all that good stuff. So, we're really setting up for the future, so even though we're in the present.
Agreed. Hey, Keith, it's going to be all right, man. Trust me, it's going to be all right. Jesus, fix it. I mean, he already done fixed it. Trust me, we going to be good. And Miss Drell, she right. We could have been worse. Always can be worse. Quentin Williams got his bag with Dallas. Yeah, $105 million over 3 years. That's $35 million a year. That's more money than what Aaron Donald is going to make or what he was at the height of his contract. And the crazy thing about that just let me know George Pickens not going to be back in Dallas next year.
Ain't no way.
Going for the year out. Yeah.
I'm like, ain't no way.
Yeah.
How?
You paid a guy you brought in over a guy that was already there. Make that make sense.
Because they're investing into the defense.
Agreed.
So
what was the key part of those teams in the early 90s? Defense.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that, man.
Running the ball in defense.
Man, I can see Pickens with the Raiders, man. Him and Brock Bowers out there with Mendoza. That's what's going to mess around and happen.
But Mendoza not going to even be playing this year. I think Kirk Cousins is going to be his job to lose this year.
Right.
We already know Kirk.
That Kirk boy, he one thing about it, bro, Kurt like a person in a sitcom, like one of them sitcoms you watch. You be like, bro, how does he keep? You just be sitting there like, bro, how does he keep getting away, or how does he keep getting the job? Oh boy,
he just like that. Nah, I ain't gonna even say it. Shut up. Yeah. James Pearce. We hope he makes it back. At least about a bye week or a little bit after that, but it could be worse. He could be gone the whole season. So just thank God that it's not a season-long suspension. And that's right, Miss Dredd, could have been worse. Yeah. Nephew, what's good? What's good? Please go check out the replay.
Family.
But yeah, man, you know what to do, man. We've been on a little bit over an hour. We were only planning to go 30 minutes, 40 minutes. But again, when we get to talking, get carried away, it happens.
It happens, man. And then, you also got good company with the chat, man. Shout out to each and every last one of y'all out in the chat. Facts. But yeah, man, A1 Forever Sports, the platform on YouTube. Come over, like, comment, subscribe. Always be a part of the A1 family. Make sure y'all hyping up the videos over on A1 Forever too. Helps me get out there in the algorithm because, people know Smitty. People are getting to know me. But also On Twitter, A1 Forever. Instagram, A1 Forever. The Real A1 Forever on TikTok. Catch me on the Hawks Digest. Catch me on the Falcons Digest as well. And also, make sure you guys find your peace today. It's almost a brand new day, about 19 minutes away. Find your peace, because positive energy always creates elevation, and that's how you find your peace.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all know where to find me right here on Smitty Sports Machine. If news breaks, y'all know I got y'all. Ron K, appreciate you as always, my guy. The Grits Blitz Falcon, you know he old school. But yeah, find me also on Twitter at FatboySlim_21. Facebook, Antoine Smitty Smith. Instagram, AN and number 2, WON. And Smitty Sports Machine on TikTok. I rarely post on them, but I'm always over there, keeping people laughing, because that's what I do. DBG, we appreciate you, my guys, always. So you're going to catch us Friday.
All right.
Drea said, everybody have a good night. Be blessed. But as Chris always say, y'all find y'all peace today. And as I always tell y'all, man, please keep God first, because with God, nothing is impossible. Trust me on that. For my boy Chris, this your boy Antoine Smith. And we're going to be back with interviews soon. We're just trying to work through some things. But we will have Mr. Steve Holman on Wednesday morning at 11:30.
Yep.
So y'all please tune in to that early show, and we would definitely appreciate that. But my boy Chris, this your boy Antoine Smith. Right.
Not only the season.
Right. We're gonna sell on out of here to Wednesday morning, man. Peace.